Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Playdead Live. Crossfire, VOX versus MIR. Three worst categories. So we had this matchup a couple of weeks ago, and then we had to cancel one of them. So I'm looking forward to this. We've got to change the scoring system from the last one that we had done. And this is going to be a wild, wild night. Anytime that VOX plays MIR, it's always a classic. It's an instant classic, always good. And I don't think tonight is going to be any different. So super, super excited about getting all you guys together. You guys hyped up for tonight? We got a couple announcements that we are going to have to make. So give me 1 second. Go, Gab. Go, 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 go. So, sorry, Gabby. Gabby's Gabby's fickle, right? Sometimes she wants to be a part of the stream, sometimes she doesn't. All right, so we are going to get into a couple announcements that I want to make. And one of them is regarding the call tomorrow night. So we've got 4 hours of calls set up for all of you guys. Very, very important. Please try to get the word out to your factions so they're not hearing it second party, third party, so on and so forth. Because this is going to pertain to everybody's inventory. This is going to pertain to the purge, the migration, the compression. So I really just wanted to give every faction time to ask questions because we're doing inventory in a couple weeks and people are going to open up their inventory and I just don't want to say, what happened to this item? Because that's going to be a question. So I want to kind of be proactive, explain that, how all that's going to go down. But we are not transferring all of the items over to the new inventory system. It is massive. It would take us months to do that. So that's the way it's going to go down, and I will explain all of that. Everybody good to go with that? Exactly. Craven's like, even if you can only listen, get on the call. Just make it important because it's going to change. Things are going to change. Change is important. It is essential. And how we manage that change is going to affect all of our enjoyment of the game going forward. All right, so very important stuff. You guys all got your time slots, and we'll get down with that tomorrow. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's up for tonight. And before we do that, I do got to do some super chat shout outs. So I got to shout out Trigger's Army. Trigger, what is tonight? It is. Can you guys leave it in chat? I know we got Ranger Chris watching. I know we got Trigger's Army watching. But it is that one special night. It is date night, baby. We get everybody together. I'm interested in mods. I got to tell you guys, like, I love some of our summer excursions and some things that we do. But let me tell you guys, as we get further and further into the summer, and I don't want to wish everybody summer away because I know you guys are like, kills, we don't want. As we get closer to fall, it's like, to me, it's like Walking Dead, cooler weather, football, and Playdead Live. And we've been doing this for so long, I'm just so nostalgic about how we're transitioning, and the game just starts to feel new. It starts to feel fresh. And we got an exciting story for you guys the rest of the year and all the stuff that we've got going down. So we compete at a really, really, there you go. Some people are like, let's get through summer. Let's get finished with summer so we can get to the fall and the Daryl Dixon series and Playdead Live, fall story. All right, cool stuff. All right, let me take you to tonight's standings. Boom, look at Ark. Ark with that 7-2 record up there, and Mir's like, hold on, we win tonight, we got 7 wins. Ark they got 2.5 game lead right now in the rest of the league, so they've been playing really, really solid this season. They've put a lot of time, a lot of energy into the planning for Crossfire, and a good job with those results. And some other teams are starting to figure it out. VOX has been hot. MIR playing at home tonight. I'm looking forward to this one. I know Moonshot's excited. Moonshot has been excited all day. So I think MIR's pumped up. Let's see if VOX can match their intensity. Sly, big win last week, and I think Sly will start to come around in their own. One thing about our league, it is super, super competitive. One more announcement. I said there'd be a couple announcements. No trivia tomorrow, because we are doing the calls. That is more important. So if you know someone that just plays trivia and they're not in PDL, message them. Just let them know no trivia tomorrow night. In fact, there's going to be no trivia this week because we've got the calls tomorrow and we've got a box event on Thursday. So sweet, cool events. And those of you that played Friday night, how cool was Friday night? It didn't Friday night have that Isle of Illusion feel to it? It was kind of freaky. So we had a great time Friday night. A very good transition. So if you like, it gets better. So don't worry, Friday night's going to be even more fun. All right, you guys can see we got pick 3 tonight. We got pick 3 Wednesday night. Next week, brand new format. It is called The Massacre. MIR versus Arc. Sly traveling to VOX. The captain will get 1 class ability only. That means you want a prevention, you can have a prevention. You want a pet steal, you can have a pet steal. But that's it. Doesn't mean Massacre is necessarily going to be killing birds and killing people. It could be we're going to throw a lot of grenades and you can't stop us. So it's going to be interesting to see how people go about it, how they time their legendaries and their blues and their psychos, but not their class abilities. The captain will have 1 and 1 only. All right, let me take you to tonight's PCP standings. Take a look at this. Dow jumped up on the leaderboard. We got Kel, Julia, and Dow all tied for first place. Go over to DZ. Close race with the DZ with your Halo wins. You can see super, super close. JJ has been making a nice little move up there. Got a chance to take over the Halo spot. Range Rover. We've got Julia with 9 tires. Deadly Dimes with 8. Moonshot with 7. Submarine. Look at JJ rocking the Submarine. 7. Upping her lead. 7 times she's gotten the Wave Award. We got the Cannonball bonus. Justice. 9. B-Dub 7. Craven 6. Temple. Justice with 6. B-Dub with 2. Take a look at the turret. Turret, we got the Animal with 9. Samurai not too far behind. Rover Awards, this is your Ruffled Feather. Father Ron up on that list now. Gemstone, Pope, and Ron all tied with 2. Stealth Bomber, JJ and Dow tied for that. We've got Father Ron, the only person to get to surrender. He's got 2 of them. We got Watchtower Wars, JJ, Craven, and Cat. Go over to Strawman. Strawman, no change in that the last week or so. So I think we had 1 person get up on the list. Vehicle Theft, we got Ocean Man, and we've got Kel with the Dragon Stone. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's take up Ron. See, Ron, you got to tell everybody what tonight is. We know it's date night. It's roll time, baby. So if you are Arc, if you are Sly, give me a number from 1 to 20. Arc and Sly are the only 2 that got a shot at this. Keep in mind, these packs are like gold now because the box event Thursday is sold out. I think the one for August might be sold out. If not, it's very close. So you might be getting packs that you might not be able to open until September. When we lowered that price to $125, people just went nuts and started reserving them. Pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, these packs probably going to be you know what? Maybe the portal launches on Labor Day. Maybe you can sell one of your packs. Ron, these $3-4 packs, Ron, put it up on the auction house for like $10. Never know. You never know. All right, tonight's bundles, everybody. After I do this die roll. Dow, why is Dow jumping in my die roll? There you go. Get out of here, Dow. Don't be on our list there. All right, here we go. 20-sided die. Number 18. Look at that. Deadly dimes all up in everybody's face. First time D dimes. Told you, it's like a premium. Dimes racking up already. All right, here's tonight's Epic War Bundles, everybody. Take you up top. If you picked up tonight's Silver Bundle, you get ASC Iron, you get Dragon Smoke Rage, 5 post-battle pet revives, Flex, Zircon, and one of each of your waxes. Go down to the Red Bundle, Cursed Red, Krampus Ruby. These stats are huge because as the gear compresses, these gems are not going to lower. A gem is going to be equivalent to a piece of gear in the beginning. So make sure you are gemming and glyphing because we want to incentivize people to use the gems and the glyphs. That's why we're leaving the stats on those really high. Ravage Glyph, Combat Orbs, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. Because I love you guys playing on Friday nights. I'm going to give you 5 Terror 10s. Also, Craven Light requested those. Cursed Blue, Krampus Sapphire, Glyph of Secure, Heal and Seal. Cursed Defense APR 8. When that APR lowers, how valuable is an APR 8 gem going to be? Craven requests this too. I think he's thinking ahead. Gold Weapon Skins, Gold Summon Skins, Glyph of Carve, Onyx. I'm going to give you Warp Smoke because it's by request. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Arc Ice by request. Stellar Skins, Bolster, Goliath. Is Goliath in tonight's bundle? Yes, it is. I hooked you guys up. It's one Goliath. So fire away. Super Thrill, Heal Smoke, Mythic Summon Skins, Colossal Summon Skins, and duplicate stats on these. These are important because why are these more important now than they were? What just happened to the Slayer belt? As of today, what happened to the Slayer belt? Some people know. It rusted. It rusted, and the stats on that are now 25%, not 50%. It rusted. So these stats, even though they're lower, are higher. You'll understand more tomorrow. So, Kel, do me a favor and show me how many people are replacing the rusted Slayer belt. And while you guys do that, I want to show you guys, this has been one of the most amazing sets we've ever put together. So we've almost rolled out the whole set. I mean, whoa, wow. Look at this Destroyer gear. You guys don't think we were hard at work this season with Destroyer? It's crazy when you see it all up there, right? Dexter, Scold, Perch, Watcher, Dandy, Scourge, all those pieces of gear. I mean, that's amazing stuff. That is all the stuff that you guys are wearing. So, I mean, we're getting close to the pieces of gear. I don't know that we're going to roll. I think we're done with the pets. I think we've done more than enough pets this season. So, I know Craven likes a lot of them. I mean, it would have been cool if we'd have rolled out like one big badass pet at the end. But I don't think we can one-up ourselves. I mean, we've got such a good gear set. We're going to transition it. So let's just, let's not go crazy and ask for any more pets or any super powered things that we're going to do, right? So enjoy the rest of the gear. Enjoy the pets we've rolled out. I mean, there's 6 amazing pets. I mean, you guys are using these pets all the time. So we know they're amazing. And we'll just kind of, we'll see what we roll out next. All right. Kel's got the bundles up there. Let's get back to business here. We got B-Dub, Dr. Die, The Assassin, Craven Light, Fly Rod, Ron. We got the Pope, Bones, Moonshot, Busy, Justice, Dow, Dime, Samurai, Cat, Gemstone, Football, Trigger, Valar, Kel. And Kel, I think we're missing a problem child. I think the problem child is in gear as well. Am I wrong? All right. What is up on the board there? Wow, that's a mean looking dude. All right, well, let's forget we saw him. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing up on the screen. All right. And big thank you to all of you guys. Rocking the gear, doing the character record sheets, in some cases doing them for other people. You guys are awesome, and we'll talk about that tomorrow night during the call. All right. You guys ready to get down to business? You ready to do what we came here to do? If you are, Moonshot, JJ, B-Dub, Kel, Trigger, Doc, Justice, and Cat, if you're one of those 8 players, give me your pre-match buffs right now. We see Moonshot. We see Justice, Trigger, Dr. Die. B-Dub. Got Kel. JJ, and looks like we just need Cat, and we will be good to go. Reminder, VOX will get no PCP points for the 9th Watchtower, for the Temple Orb, or PCP DZ. They'll still get DZ points, and they can still prevent MIR from getting all of them, but they can't get them themselves. MIR cannot get the 6th Torch Award, the 9th Watchtower, or any gold bars. All right, real quick reminder, timers are not challengeable. I will be pushing you guys tonight. We've had a couple really smooth, really good matches. And tonight's captains, I'm going to ask you guys to respond as quick as possible. When you read it, don't wait for me to necessarily read it and then ask what you're going to do. The quicker you do that, the quicker the game will actually be. Here we go. Take you down to the MIR Manor 3 worst event tonight, everybody. You got it. We're starting out in the Bomber Zone. The captain, B-Dub, going first. B-Dub will be followed by Trigger across the way. So, Trigger across the way. We've got Trigger will also be challenging tonight. Trigger will be followed by Kel. Kel will be sieging from the tank position, and they have chosen the battleship in Team MIR. After Kel, we got Justice. Justice will be in the tank zone, and they chose the tank. After Justice, we got Moonshot in the rover zone. Moon will be followed by Dr. Die. Dr. Die is sieging. She is also the captain tonight. After Dr. Die, we got JJ on many of those PCP categories in the DZ. And JJ will be followed by Cat, who will be officially going last. All right, everybody. You've had a while to think about it, to plan. Good luck to both teams. And with that being said, B-Dub, you got a 20-second timer starting now. Easily beats the timer. B-Dub starting out with a Sleet Wand. That Sleet Wand is going to freeze that blue wand. Also going to give us frozen block up there for Team VOX. Dark Boss to Main Street, seal and absorption. Let's give B-Dub that seal, also give her an absorption. Dark Boss on Main Street is going to be played in 1. It's going to cap in 5 potentially, and it could be worth an extra 25 points to Team MIR if it caps. Cadet to Temple and Mass Destruction 2. And thank you, Dr. Dye, for being super, super fast with that. See, she had it ready before I even finished reading it all. Good stuff across the board. And B-Dub beat the timer. Somebody's been playing a little fast lately. Let's kick it over to Trigger. 20 seconds, Trigger. Timer's up. She did beat the timer. First move, Luna Lamp to Justice. She's going to go Dark Boss to their chest. So we got double Dark Bosses in play right now. And again, that could be worth 25 extra. If that caps. Luna Lamp on Justice, so you can get 3 H9s. Seal, E3 Inferno to Watchtower with the Mass Destruction 2 for them as well. All right, let's get that seal over on Trigger. And let's give them that first Watchtower. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't give them that first Watchtower, unfortunately. It does hit. But it is an Inferno grenade, which is not a specialty grenade. So it hits with an E3, but does not light the Watchtower. Unfortunately, Angel, it's got to be a specialty grenade. All right, let's kick it over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer for you. And B-Dub doing some good captaining. She realized the mistake, and she quickly said hits, which locks that move in. Timer's up, Kel. Barely beat the timer. She's going to get into Battleship and go to their DZ. Kel jumping into Battleship. Let's give her a cannonball. First cannonball for Team MIR. And let's move her over to their DZ. Put her right there. Going to play Woodrow. Woodrow's going to build a bomb shelter. There's your bomb shelter. There's your bomb shelter, actually. Put over here at B-Dub. B-Dub's like, dude, don't give them my bomb shelter. That's supposed to be protecting me. All right, Seal, E1 Elmo with another charge of Mass Destruction. That puts MIR up to 4. Elmo is going to give MIR 10 points using the specialty grenade and lighting up the first Watchtower. Cannonball, movement, Woodrow, and let's give her to Seal as well. All good. All right, let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer for you. Thank you for that quick response there, Dr. Dye. Dr. Dye's on the money tonight. Watch out, Ron. New sheriff in town. Timer's up. See if Justice beats the timer. Does not beat the first timer. Does get into the tank. Going to drop a seal. Justice jumping in the tank. Let's give him a cannonball. Nice job to Justice. Going to play a seal. Going to play Rod. Going to go to the temple steps. That's as far as he can get because their side is still on fire. Spruce to the temple. He puts out the fire that's there. Second charge of mass destruction. And B-Dub says it hits. Tank, seal, rod, steps, spruce, flame, mass destruction. Let's go over to the Marshal. 20 seconds, Moonshot. I know you're fired up. Go. Let's see. Let's see if he's as quick with his moves tonight as he is with his pre-match buffs. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Pretty quick, pretty quick. All right, Moonshot jumping into Rover. Let's give Moon a tire. That means they have unlocked the Sentry. Going to head over to the temple stairs. Now, he could go into temple, but he's choosing to wait outside. Also going to play boss to their chest. Moon, boss in 1. Could cap in 3. Going to go Anthrax Wand. The Steel Trigger Seal. I mean, why play your own when you can steal somebody else's? Red wands are now off the board. Pretty important. Red and blue both off the board. Mass 7 Goliath to the wall and a 6th charge of mass destruction. Dr. Die. Oh, come on, Die. I was just complimenting you. You didn't give me the hits or wait. There it is. Wait, single evoke. All right, Rover, Temple, Boss, Anthrax, M7 Goliath, and they're going to evoke it. So we're going to take that M7 down to a 3.5. The Goliath down to a Navy. And 6 mass destruction will get you 6% of it back. So a little bit more than a Navy with 3.5. And they do have a bomb shelter, but B-Dub's the only one that gets the bonus from the bomb shelter because she's the bomber. But Moon getting a little more than a black block. Black block, 10% of a black block. I got you at 90 green, Team MIR. All right. Die captaining, and now she gets to play. Let's see if she's quick. Dr. Die, 20-second timer for you. Starting right now from the bomber zone. Timer's up. Let's see if she beats the timer. Did not beat the timer. All right, we're going to start a second timer. This will be the Nerf timer, which is a 10% Nerf, 20 seconds. She beat the second Nerf timer, so there is no Nerf. She got it in time. Red watcher to the watchtower. All right, let's put that watcher up on the watchtower. It's going to require a little more juice for that one. Nice move. Going to move to their rover zone. So she's heading over to the other side. Drop a seal. Rage Elmo to the watchtower with mass destruction 2. And that red watcher is going to get her 10 points. Elmo, get her another 10. Kind of a sneaky move, right? Red watcher gets some points. Elmo gets some points. Watchtower gets some points. Not bad, not bad. Towers are 1-1. Let's give her a seal. All right, after Dr. Die, we got the great Julie J in the house. 20 seconds, JJ. Oh, look at that. Looky here at Sneaky JJ. Watch. She like running around, making her way around the tank zone, gets on the dock, jumps over the dock. Disable your cyborg. Sorry, VOX. Ain't no Monroe. Ain't no Rambo. Ain't no Fly tonight. Julia approves because she hates Rambo and beat the timer. All right, let's kick it over to Kat. 20 seconds. VOX, you have a player advantage, but you don't have a cyborg advantage. Can VOX capitalize on the move? There's benefits to both. We shall see. Timer's up for Kat. Did not beat the timer. She's going to get into the rover. Kat in the rover. Going to give her a tire. Each team has gotten a tire and a cannonball to unlock. Going to ion Moon to the no zone. Moon losing his rover and his position on the map. Going to go Mythic Watcher. So now we got 2 Watchers occupying the same. So that raises it up 1 additional one. So we got kind of a watch party going on tonight, right? All right, so that's going to put you at a savage 6 in order to light that next watchtower, since there's 2. Seal absorption, Trixie to the wall and to moon. All right, so the wall is going to break that ice block, and the Trixie to moon is going to break his absorption. He still has a seal, but it's going to break his gear absorption. And Cat is actually going to the temple. And let's give her an absorption. All right, so let me also, this is the end of the round. So here's something that is kind of cool. It's subtle, but it's cool. Had Moon went into the temple, he would have occupied it long enough that if Cat would have ioned, Justice would have rotated in. So because Moon did not go in the temple, that chamber cannot be occupied for that rotation. Just a little tidbit. Okay, that's the end of the round. At the end of the round, we got a couple things to figure out. First and foremost, VOX gets a blessing, none for MIR. Halo to trigger. They don't get PCP DZ points, but they can still get the top PCP DZ. Okay? Kel also getting DZ points. Kel has neutralized trigger, so the DZ is 0-0. Strawman, nothing. Temple, nothing for MIR. Cat getting the temple for VOX. We're going to dim this Dragonstone. And remember, that bomb shelter not only gives B-Dub a buff, but their bomber zone cannot be occupied as long as that bomb shelter's up. It is an H5, so the bomb shelter has to be destroyed before anyone can occupy that bomber zone. All right, good first round. Let's go over round number 2. B-Dub, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. B-Dub's going to sneak on over and occupy that temple before somebody else does. I don't know. I don't know who would. Justice. All right, B-Dub in the temple. Side Cat. Mythic Kang to the Main Street boss. That could be worth 63. Max Spark Justice. Dust to Justice. She only did it so I could say it. I know it. You guys love it when it happens. Dust to Justice. Max Spark to Justice. They don't even want him to move an inch. M7 Goliath loaded to the wall are going to hinder Justice. Dr. Die. Give me those hits and waits when you see them. There it is. She says wait. Gold blue from Trigger. All right, let's play that gold blue. And let's break B-Dub's absorption. She still has her seal. Goliath does not hit. Movement to Temple. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Max Spark. Dust to Justice. M7 Goliath is shut down. Hinder is good and all within the timer. All right, let's see if VOX can get back on timers. They missed a few in round one. Trigger, 20 seconds. Got to get your team getting these moves in. You don't want to lose all those timer points. Timer's up. Trigger beat the timer. Getting VOX back on track. There you go. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Trigger. Gonna steal Kel's boss. No boss for you, Kel. F5 Elmo to the watch. There, she's like, there you go, Trigger. Now she's getting that Elmo. Gonna add Echo. So Justice gets a point of Echo. And Dragon Smoke. Trigger's a little rusty, but looked like she got rid of the rust there, right? Mythic Kang is good. Steal a boss is good. F5 Elmo, give them that 10 points. Light that second watchtower. That's a good move. That's a good move all the way across. All right, let's go over to Kel from the Battleship, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Kel beats the timer. Going to go Battleship to the Ozone. Underneath the Ozone. Mythic Torrent to light that first straw man. All right, so we got Mythic Torrent, Pet Repel, a second Max Spark on Justice. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Justice cannot move this round. Sorry, Justice. You're going to be glued to those steps. Absorption, Inferno to Strawman. Mythic Torrent can light the first Strawman. And the Inferno can light the second one. And Inferno is going to hit Kel. It's going to get rid of the absorption that she just got. Movement, Pet Repel, Spark, Potion, Grenade. All good. All right, Justice. Well, you're not moving, but at the start of your turn, Rod will sneak over and steal that first block. Maybe not the way it was drawn up, but hey, a block is a block. Black block for Rod and Team VOX. Justice, after that happens, I'm going to give you a 20-second timer to get your move in. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Oh man, they're adding another watcher. Whoa. All right, we are up to 5, 6, 7. It now takes an M7 to light that. To light that one. And I did not announce it, but they did get 20 points for that Mythic Watcher, too. And Justice getting 5. So far, they've gotten 10, 20, and 5 with those 3 Watchers in bonus points. Justice with a Pet Repel. S6 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Barrage. That is a 6, 7, 8. He's got 2 points of hinder. Lowers it back down to a 6, so it kind of balances his tank. 8 charges of mass destruction. Let's juice up that Wedding Crasher. 8%. It's equivalent to a Goliath. And Barrage, making it slightly higher. Not quite monster. But we got a 25% dust nerf. So now we got to take that 25%, makes it equivalent to a specialty grenade. S4 specialty grenade is going to give you green block. $75% of a green block. I got 25 green remaining for Justice. What's going on, Eric? Eric's checking in to play his 2 rounds. Hey, Eric, we're about ready to start round 3. So I think VOX has you coming in round 3. So check the lineup. All right, let's go from Justice over to Moonshot. Moon from the no zone, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Go put Cryo Ring on Dr. Dye. Dr. Dye, you cannot use any red gels or ignite pets. So I'm going to put a blue flame on top of you so you know that you can only play blue flames. Moon's going to go Mythic Kang. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to send a Max Spark to Cat. Justice is no longer Max Spark, so he can move his next turn or be moved. Either or. Cat is slowed. And Inferno to Strawman. Dr. Dye, how do you feel about all that? It does hit. Inferno, let's light up Strawman number 3. And the kickback's going to break Moon's seal. Cryo Ring. And he did go to their DZ as well. Cryo Ring. Movement. Mythic Kang. Max Spark. Inferno. All good for the Marshal. And let's kick it over to Dr. Dye. Dr. Dye, you got 20 seconds starting now. We got Dr. Dye, JJ, and Cat. beats the timer. VOX is back on track. Now they got their rhythm back. Now they're back. You can play Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63 for the Doctor. Going to head over there, DZ. Right beside the Marshal. Spruce to Strawman, going to render B-Dub. Sacrifice that pet for me, B-Dub. She's like, hold on, dude. I just said hits. Spruce to Strawman. Let's put out Strawman number 3. Mythic Kang is good. Movement's good. Let's get an absorption up there for the Doctor as well. All right. Let the record show B-Dub has sacrificed Cinder. All right, we got 2 more moves in this round. JJ beats the timer. Look at that. Super fast. Let's finish it out with Cat. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Cat 0 for 2 on the timers tonight. We might have a record. All right, let's start a nerf timer. It's for a 10% nerf. Does beat the second timer. She is going to move to their tank zone. Dune to Strawman, Pet Repel. And a Spruce, B-Dub. They all hit. All Strawman have been put out. So VOX did take advantage of JJ not being in the game. They got Strawman down to 0, so movement's good, Dune is good, Pet Repel, and Spruce. And captains, give me your round 3 subs. At the end of round number 2, let's give Trigger a halo. Let's give Moon a halo. Let's give Dr. Die a halo. DZ points, VOX 25, MIR 0, Strawman 0-0. Kale has dimmed the ozone. Dr. Die has dimmed their DZ. Let's rotate Justice into the temple because remember, after his move's over, he's no longer stuck. He's only stuck for his move. So we'll give Justice a blessing, give B-Dub a blessing. Samurai for B-Dub. Amanda coming in for Kel. Put Amanda there. Let's get rid of the battleship. Let's move B-Dub out of the temple. Put Samurai over there behind the bomb shelter. Father Ron coming in for Trigger. All right, here are the lineups for round 3. It's going to be Samurai, Ron, Amanda, Justice, Moon, the Doc, JJ, and Cat. You can see the pre-match buffs are in there, so hold up 1 second, Riley. We're going to cap MIR's first boss, and we're going to give him 126 points in Kangs. All right, with all that being said, now, Samurai, you got 20 seconds. Beats the timer easily. MIR's still perfect. Samurai heading over to the temple. She's going to play boss to Main Street, playing in 3, cap in 5. Seal, S8 Elmo. Why? Because it's going to take an S8 Elmo, just to like that one. Mass Destruction is up to 8. All right, it takes an S8 for this one. Dr. Dye says wait. If they do like this one or after this one, the next one will go back to normal as long as there's no watchers on the next one. Gold blue from Ron. They're trying to make this one pretty difficult. Gold blue for Samurai. The gold is going to break her gear absorption. Remember, she just came into the game. She does have the gear. So no Elmo, no Watchtower. Boss is good. Seal is good. Temple movement is good. Little father-daughter reunion there at the temple. Nice. See? Whoever said Play Dead Life Action Wars wasn't cute. We're always cute. Speaking of cute, the cutest priest in the game, Father Ron, 20 seconds. And he can dance, ladies and gentlemen. Can dance like John Travolta. All right, Father Ron beats the timer. So let me cap these 2 Kangs. That's 126. And let's give VOX their first boss, because Ron's going to play a boss. Ron playing boss in 3 with cap in 5. Going to Dragon Smoke so they can get that ozone Dragonstone lit back up. Going to play Absorption. He is able to clarify because he didn't put it in there. So Rage, he's going to go Mass Destruction, going to Max Spark Moon. Moon is slowed. Ion did not stick him in place. So that did not count as his stick, but he is currently slowed. Let's give him the Elmo. And let's give VOX Watchtower number 3. And let's reset him. MIR having trouble getting past 1. VOX has already lit up 3. All right, all good, all within the timer. On your mark. Get set. Amanda, go. Beats the timer pretty easily. All right, let's put Bernice on that wall. Make it a little bit weaker. She's going to summon Rod. Drop a seal. S8 Elmo to the Watchtower. Dr. Dye says wait. I love it. I love it. Horace goes, shut it down. You still ain't lighting that Watchtower. All right, Bernice is good. Rod is good. She manages to get a seal. And no Elmo to the Watchtower. All right. We're going to kick it over to Justice, who is dusted in his tank. Justice, 20-second timer starting now. Justice Moon, Dr. JJ, and Cat. Justice beats the timer. Look at that. They're on a roll. They're on a roll. Watch out. Mythic Gideon. How about that? Minus 28, MIR. Going to max spark Moon. Moon is stuck in the DZ. At least until his turn is over. F5 Goliath loaded to the wall. Rampage and send dust over to Riley. Got the Dusty Duo in the temple. All right, F5. B-Dub, the F5 is looking like it's round 3. It's looking like a S8 minus his 2. Makes it a S6. Give him a point of Rampage. Make it a 7. Let's nerf it 25%. F5 Specialty Grenade. He was at a quarter green. We'll take the quarter green. We'll take a blue. And we'll take a blue. Justice, 2 1/4 off the board. Let's go from Justice over to Moonshot from the DZ. Moon, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Moon breaking out the red stasis. Hey, Moon. PG-13. She's called the doctor, sir? I don't know what kind of doctors you've been visiting. But all right. Red stasis to doctor die. I mean, that's fighting words. I send that stasis over to her. Heal and seal. And doctor die. You got a S8 Elmo going to the watchtower. And Cat, you got a render. So can you go ahead and sacrifice a pet? Oh, you got weight and you got an emoji. Triggered, nicely done. Dr. Feelgood. Nice. You guys got it working tonight, don't you? All right, Dr. Die with a red blue. Final blue of the game for Team VOX. Red blue to Moon. Gonna stop that watchtower. VOX has said, win or lose, you will not get watchtower number 2 tonight. All right, Moon taking 10%. If the heal and seal resolves, he'll get it right back. All right, let's go for Moonshot. Over to the doctor. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Doctor's moving to the ozone. No movement penalty because she's right there. All she's got to do is move across the rope bridge. Going to send her for points. Let's give VOX that 20. E3 Elmo loaded to the wall. I'm going to render Moon. Why are you removing the sender, Dr. Die? All right. Do you want to play it? You can play another pet if you don't own it. Is there another pet you'd like to play since you don't have it? All right, she is going to play Scourge. All right, B-Dub does it hit. It'll deal D5 and lower the points. All right. Cool. And Moon also capped on his turn. So let me give Moon his second flag. 2 flags to 1. And they're going to play that on Main Street. So that boss will be a -5. And it is at 95% health. Scourge is... I don't think Scourge is passive, though. Hold on. Dimes, are you on? Scourge is not passive, is it? Because it's not a score only? Yeah, Scourge, you can't play Scourge. So I'm going to move on past that one. So Scourge is... You can't play Scourge with Stasis out. It's not a point pet. It is an attack pet that lowers the points. And because it has an attack feature, it is not considered passive. All right. So moves to the Ozone. No pet. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. So we're like Watchtower number 4. All right, let's go over to JJ. JJ, you finally get a move. All right, I'll give you Mythic Kang. All right, she does get Mythic Kang. 20 seconds, JJ. All right, no Mythic Kang. All right. All right, we're going to move on to the next move. I can't give you the Mythic Kang. It's already been played. All right, move to their DZ. Beats the timer. JJ. Going over there, DZ. Yep. Boss to the side chest. Yep. JJ boss in 3 with cap in 5. A little bit of dragon smoke. Going to shoot the straw man with a red gel. And that's going to call out Weber. Does a shot hit? It does hit. Let's light up straw man number 1 again. JJ lighting him straw man. And we'll knock JJ down to 90%. Cat, 20 seconds. Final move of round 3. Timer is up. Beat the timer. Mythic Gideon. Another minus 28 for MIR. She's going to go to her own DZ. Right beside JJ. Going to play Arc Ice on their wall. A second Arc Ice would put an absorption. Rage Elmo to the Watchtower and render Moon. Moon, sacrifice a pet. B-Dub, let me know if that Raged Elmo is good. Does hit. That's Watchtower number 5. Why Moon is sacrificing a Orbital, Cinder, Kang, Watcher, Gideon. All right, Orbital. All right, that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I've got Samurai with a second blessing for MIR. Justice with the blessing. We've got Strawman. 5 for MIR, 0 for VOX. Moon with second Halo in the DZ. We got Dr. Die dimming the Dragonstone in the Ozone. And DZ points. Looks like we've got 25 for MIR, 0 for VOX. JJ neutralized VOX. Moonshot got the points on the other side. All right, we're moving on to round number 4. Round number 4, let's start out with Samurai from the Temple. 20 seconds, Riley. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Riley's going to go Mythic Kang to Main Street. Possible 63 there. Unholy the Dust. H9 Goliath loaded to the wall, and also going to shatter a quarter of that 90%. Any damage will dissipate the arc ice. Shatter is not damage. It's a quarter of a block deduction. Shatter would not work on arc ice, by the way. Would have to be a grenade shot. Any grenade damage would get rid of arc ice. But the shatter is going to happen, and it is going to take it down to 65% green. All right, evoke and mythic sonar. Now, some damage will get through, so that arc ice is going to go away. Can be any damage from a grenade. So it ain't going to hit hard, but it is going to hit at least for something. So Die is going to evoke the H9. So we're going to lower this after the mythic sonar by 70%. But we're going to add 8% back, so 62% deduction. I'm going to give you an S3 spruce equivalent. And 50% of that green block because of the weakness of the grenade. So I've got you at 15% green. It is produced. I'm going to give you the green. All right, green block is gone because of the weakened state of the wall. All right, we're at a fresh green for Team MIR. Evoke and Sonar, good combo. All right, we're going to go over to the Messenger of the Lord from the DZ. Ron, 20-second timer. Beats the timer easily. Ron playing Mythic Kang. Possible 63 for Ron. Going to turn JJ into a warrior. Play some more Arc Ice. Unfortunately, the first one's gone. E3 Glitch Grenade to the Watchtower. And Ron playing Echo. Send that point down to Justice. Kang's good. JJ Warrior. Arc Ice. And an E4 Glitch to the Watchtower. Gold blue from Moonshot. No glitch. And no Watchtower. The gold is going to go to Ron and is going to break his absorption. All right. Prior to Amanda's turn, or not prior, but at the beginning, Rod is going to steal a green block. And again, Rod does not do damage. It is a block reduction. So Rod does not get rid of the arc smoke. It just rolls down to that first block that's there. They do get rid of the green block. All right, let's go to Amanda. 20-second timer, unforeseen. Beats the timer. Going to steal the doctor's boss. No boss for Dr. Dye. Vines to Justice. Mythic Kang to the Main Street boss. Manda playing up Mythic Kang. Possible 63. H9 Wedding Crasher to the wall, and that wall is nerfed. 25%. All right, let's lower half of it. Start with the Vines to Justice. Vine's going to break Justice. Seal. And going to take him down to 90% health. Dr. Dye does have absorption. So she's going to bring some of that to herself. H9 Wedding Crasher. Let's cut it in half, but take half of that damage over to Dr. Dye. It'll get rid of her absorption. It's also going to deal some carryover damage, and it's going to break her seal as well, the extra. The damage itself is going to get rid of the Arc Ice. That is a fresh blue wall. 25% nerfed, but it's 50% nerfed from the damage. If half of that goes through, we're giving MIR a blue block and 10% of a blue block. I got MIR at 90 blue. All right, let's go from Unforeseen over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. Gonna go Mythic Kang to Ron's boss. Could be worth 63. He did beat the timer. Gonna Fear Smoke. Yeah, that's not right. Fear Smoke Samurai. And M7 Vlads with Shatter. Shatter. Let's make that look like 75 blue. He's like, yes, it is. Payback, right? B-Dub has a response to it. Justice is getting 4 rage from the tank. It's an S11. He's got 2 points of hinder, makes the S9. And 25% dust smoke nerf. And look at that. Justice throwing a great fear smoke, and then JJ got to get in there and phantom cape it to keep it from happening. B-Dub does the grenade hit. Ah, look at that. You know what? Justice, that's double trouble. One prevents the fear, and Samurai playing the Judas. Oh, my goodness. All right. Dr. Dye, we're redirecting that grenade over to MIR's wall. It is S11 minus 2 is an S9 with a 25% nerf. Makes it an E6 Carnage. It hits. Probably not a bad one to let hit. I would say it's a good call by Dr. Dye. But that wall is also burnoosed. Burnoosed is like an adjective, right? We like made up our own. That's 90% blue though, with the 25% kicker and the juice. MIR taking a wall lead because they're taking down both of them blue blocks. MIR down to the red. All right, let's go from Justice over to Moonshot. All right, Moonshot. Going to the temple stairs. Going to blaze a straw man and gas blast Justice. Going to gas blast yo self. All right, it hits. No, no. All right. Gold Blaze. Let's light straw man number 2. And that gas blast is going to launch him. And all his stuff. And his tank is gone. And Moon's on the stairs. Temple stairs, blaze, gas blast, all good. And let's go over to the doctor. 20-second timer to the doc. Beats the timer. All right, so Doc is going to Mythic Gideon is good. Max Seal. Speed Potion. Back to their rover zone. F4 glitch. Correct. So because she played the speed potion, can't challenge until you say it hits. So it does hit. The glitch is going to hit the watchtower and is going to deal 10% damage to a target. So Dr. Die, it's not going to light the watchtower, but it's going to hit. Where would you like to redirect the damage? All right, it's going to go to Moon. Let's go break Moon's seal. All right, so here's what happened. She played Mythic Gideon is good. She played Max Seal. She speed potioned to the rover zone. That gets her there. That's her potion. She played an F4, which she couldn't do because she played the speed potion. But the glitch does still go through. So the glitch hits, does not light a watchtower, but the effect goes through. All those things happen. Let's go over to JJ. It started JJ's turn. Weber's going to steal a red block. "20-second timer for JJ. All right, going to play Cyrus. Okay. Cyborg is free, so that does not count against her moves. And she's going to submarine to the wall. All right, we'll start with Cyrus. Cyrus going to take down all three of those red blocks. Cyrus is not an extension of your attack, but they wouldn't have got a gold bar anyway. Had they qualified for a gold bar, pets do, cyborgs do not. But MIR ain't getting any gold bars tonight because that was taken away from them. But they do get their first wall of the night. Which is right there. Now, She's releasing the boat. It is steal this round. And then in round 5, it'll rebuild. So let's give her a black block. All right, and all within the timer. Final move of the first half. Cat, 20-second timer. And she's a warrior. We'll get back to that in a second. Good call. Put that black block back, and we'll tell you what will happen. Timer's up. She's going to go to the rover zone. VOX, mark down that she is a warrior, and that'll have a different effect. It'll be 3 blocks next round if it hits. Cat's going to the rover. A Talon Justice back to the temple. Seal and Thrill. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower and Hinder Moon. And Samurai using a grenade. -2 to Moon. All right, rover zone's good. Talon is good. Justice to the temple. Seal and Thrill. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. And we're going to hinder Moon. I got notification. I'll get the score. So we hope our thoughts are with the Cardinal. I'm going to allow a medical substitution. Cardinal was going to play tonight, but I got notification shortly after we started. So because I got notification in advance, I'm going to allow VOX to substitute him out. And hopefully Chad is doing okay. So VOX, give me your second half lineup. MIR, give me your second half lineup. And our thoughts will be with Chad. Hopefully he gets well soon. All right, end of first half. Justice with a blessing. Samurai with a blessing. DZ. VOX 25. MIR 0. Strawman, MIR 10. VOX 0. Just getting all the other stuff. Give Ron a halo. Give JJ her first halo. And give Dr. Dye. Nope, Dr. Dye already got one. She was in the rover zone. Okay, a couple other things. Actually, VOX did not get 25 in the DZ because Dr. Dye's in the rover zone. Sorry. It's 0-0. JJ and Ron are in one. Nobody's in the other one. So when I looked up and saw the icon, I'd forgotten Dr. Dye was in the rover zone, but not the She's not in the DZ. All right, so nobody loses any smokes for elevation. Dr. Dye will lose the stasis. No longer under the effect of that. Justice finally found a way to get rid of that dust smoke. End of the half. B-Dub coming in for Samurai. Kel coming back in. And Fly Rod going to the ozone. Nice. Put Fly Rod up there. Where are my VOX subs? So Ron, all right. Ron's going to stay in the DZ. All right. So Ron is staying in, and then Tim is going to be in the ozone. Okay. That was a sub because Chad was going to play, so Ron is playing for Chad. So Ron is just staying in. Fair enough. Dr. Dye. Where you at, B-Dub? I just saw you. There you are. B-Dub coming back in. Unforeseen heading out. Kel coming back in. Samurai heading out. Moon going back over to his rover spot. JJ her side of the map. Justice to the tank zone. And Ron. All right, here's the order, everybody. And do not put your move in yet because I got to cap the flag. But we're going to have B-Dub. Sir, nope. It's going to be Ron now. All right, we got B-Dub, Ron, Kel, Justice, Moon, Doc, JJ, Cat, Fly Rod, and Tim. So before B-Dub's turn, we're going to cap flag number 3 and 2 more Mythic Kangs. So flags are now 3-1. And those of you who played tonight, have a good time. Never know, people could be coming back in round 7. Let's go to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer. We're in round number 5, everybody. 3 more rounds. And we will calculate. Timer's up. Beats the timer. B-Dub's going to move to the temple. Ward to fly rod. Pet repel. S6 no storm loaded to the wall. Temple, Ward, pet repel, S6 no storm. Justice going to intervene it. All right. Stopping B-Dub's grenade shot. Let's kick it over to Father Ron. Ron, 20 seconds for you. Ron, DZ portal, steal and splash. Ron's heading on over to steal the other sub. Ron with the wave award and washing B-Dub out of the temple. Ron doing the wave. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer from the tank zone. Did not beat the timer. Or even close. Nerf timer, Kel. Beats the nerf timer, barely. Gonna move to their rover. Put stasis on Justice. Man, Justice, you're a target tonight. Seal and thrill. Activate lantern, S8 Elmo to the watchtower. They finally get a S8 attack through. And you can't see it, so you can't stop it. But those watchers stay up there, so we might see this watchtower again. Congratulations, MIR, on watchtower number 2. It was an adventure. Movement's good. Stasis is good. Seal and thrill. Activate lantern to make the Elmo undetectable. Justice. 20-second timer for you. And stasis. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Going to Thraxus. Move to the temple. playing his pre-storm dragon. Give him a buff next round. All right, so couple things. Ron capped. And we got a couple more Mythic Kangs. All right, so flags are now 3 flags to 2. Can hinder Bonnie, cannot play a boss because he has stasis. So he can't play a pet. B-Dub, S8 Wedding Crasher. So 8, 9, S9 Wedding Crasher. All right, Fly Rod is back. There's that Judas we were waiting on. Send that Judas over to the MIR wall. Dr. Die. Does a hit. Is wall number 2, so it does have a different health pool. Could be the same, could be higher, could be lower. Hits or wait. It hits. All right. S9. Now, Justice does have a -2 hinder. So that is going to lower it a little bit as well. So 9, S7 Wedding Crasher, Team MIR. They're going to let it hit with mass destruction. Wall's a little stronger. Second wall's a little bit stronger. Black block, green block. 2 blocks off the board. But we do get the redirect. All right, let's go over to Moonshot, 20-second timer. We got Moon and we got the Doctor. Timer's up. Moon did not hit the timer. Gonna head to the temple. Steal Cat's boss. No boss for Cat. Going to bring out Gold Nolan. S6 Wedding Crasher to the wall with Shatter. Shatter that first green block, which will make it 75 green. And Dr. Die, S6 Wedding Crasher to the wall. Captains, help me out a little bit. Once you read and you get to the end of it, I will take a little longer to read each move. But make a decision once you guys see it on the board and just let me know whether it's going to hit or wait. So Dr. Die is going to let it hit. Moonshot with S6 Wedding Crasher. Moon does have a -2 hinder. Gonna make it S4 Wedding Crasher. He's got 75% of a green block. They have Mass Destruction. We'll take the 75 green, and we'll take down 25% of a blue block. I've got MIR at 75 blue. All right, let's go for Moon. Over to the Doctor. Doc, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Doc did not beat the timer. She did. She move popped up as I was saying it. She's going to move to their tank zone. Scourge to Main Street Boss. F5 Mighty Mike loaded to their wall. And Mind Flame Moon for no ignite. All good. B-Dub, F5 Mighty Mike, and a Scourge. All right. And there is no Main Street Boss. So it has to go to the other boss. There's only one boss for MIR on the field right now, and that is JJ's boss. All right, so let's give you 5 points for a Scourge. Take JJ's boss down to 90. F5 Mighty Mike. MIR's got 90 blue. We'll rebuild that blue. Remember, it's a stronger wall, so you don't rebuild as much. So put the green block there, but it's 50% of a green. All right, MIR 50% green back up on the board. Half a green block. All right, movement's good. Scourge is good. F5 Mighty Mike is good. Mind Flay is good. This next move, pay attention. JJ's going to cap the boss that just got hit. But in addition to her capping, the sub is going to hit and take out 3 blocks. VOX, does it hit? Now cap JJ's boss, and that gives MIR 4. But it does give them, the Scourge doesn't give VOX 5. It actually takes 5 away from MIR's boss cap. Same thing, but slightly different. All right, Ron is going to prevent the submarine from hitting. All right, JJ, submarine is prevented, and 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to put stasis on Sir Tim. Red stasis variety. Drop a seal. E1 Vapor to the watchtower with more mass destruction. And it is a new watchtower, so that's all she needs. Dr. Die, does it hit? Does hit, thank you. And that is watchtower number 3 for MIR. Let's reset it. VOX has 5. MIR has 3. All right, let's kick it over to Cat. 20 seconds, Cat. We have Cat, Fly Rod, and Sir Tim. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Cat's going to move to their bomber zone. Gold Blitz, Tim stasis. Torment over to Bonnie. S8 Goliath loaded with Rampage. B-Dub. Got a Blitz to the stasis. Cat with no hinder, so it's looking like an S9 Goliath. After Cat, we got Fly Rod. After Fly Rod, we got Sir Tim. All right, Fly's going to prevent the Gold Blitz and Gold Blue from B-Dub. So no Blitz to Tim stasis. Gold Blue is the second blue. 1 blue remaining for MIR. It is gold, so it is going to break Cat's absorption. And we are going to go to fly rod next. Fly. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Fly did not beat the timer. We'll start a Nerf timer. This will be for a 10% nerf to his attack. Does beat that, which is good. Jumps into turret. That is a ace award. Gonna send balls to Main Street. Fly rod playing boss in 5, cap in 7. Gonna send Torment to Ron. S8 Snowstorm to the wall, loaded. Does hit. There will be no snowstorm effect because of where we're at with the wall damage. Fly rod getting S8, getting a bonus from the turret, is an S10, adding more mass destruction to Team MIR. Good grenade damage, slightly stronger wall, no grenade effect. And Dr. Died did just rebuild that. %, green, blue block. %65 of a blue block. I got 35 blue remaining for Team MIR. All right, final move of round 5. Let's kick it over to Sir Tim. 20 seconds. All right, Sir Tim, turn to a priest, going to get into turret. Fly Rod and Sir Tim both with ace awards tonight, Julia. Going to send Torment over to Kel. Priest, turret, and B-Dub, we got a raged Elmo to the watchtower. It hits. Watchtower, number 6 for Team VOX. Let's reset it. Still score for the full watchtowers, but neither team will be getting the 25-point bonus. All other bonuses will apply. All right, that's the end of round number 5. Looks like we are going to Dragonstorm and MIR no Dragonstorm. Did not relight the ozone crystal. So VOX, even though you're tormented, you will be getting a Dragonstorm bonus. The question is, how much is it? Let's get a die roll. It is an E3 bonus. All of VOX's attacks this round will have an Enrage 3 bonus. That could be huge. We're going to start out. B-Dub, you are I think tormented. You are tormented. B-Dub, you got 20 seconds. All right, I got B-Dub's move in. I'm going to pause it. I have to do the end of round effects as well. So I'm going to give Moonshot a blessing. I'm going to give Justice a blessing. Strawman, 10 points for MIR, 0 for VOX. Halo's last round, Ron got 1. JJ got 1. And DZ points last round, 0-0. All right, everything else should be good. B-Dub turns into a priestess. Summon Mags. Mags comes with their own seal. Not impossible to kill, but a little bit more difficult with the seal. Going to torment Justice. The torture continues, Justice. Justice surrounded by dust smoke, or torment smoke. And monster loaded to the wall. Dr. Dye, how do you feel about it? No juice to the attack because they get no effect from Dragonstorm. And she is tormented. But she is bringing the heat with the grenade. So she's like, give me the monster grenade and all of our mass destruction on top of it. $35% of a blue block. No juice after mass destruction. Take down the blue block. And 5% of the next blue block. 95 blue remaining. All right, let's go over to Father Ron from the DZ, and he is tormented. Ron, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Ron's going to go Mythic Gideon, take the points off the board for MIR. That's a minus 28. Going to put Torment on Moon. Ron double smoking. Second time they've done it tonight. That's a minus 5 for VOX. Torment goes to Moon, but the Thrill does not. Trixie to Justice Stasis and to Tim Stasis. And playing a diversion just in case. So if it stopped, gives 2 rage to an ally. B-Dub's like, we're not going to stop it. So Ron doesn't need the Thrill Smoke because he has an E3 multiplier. So both those stasis do still die because of the E3. Gideon, Torment, Trixies. Both stasis are taken out. All right, let's go from Father Ron over to Kel. 20 seconds, Kel. Kel, and then we have Justice. Timer's up. Kel beating the timer, going to move to their bomber zone. She can because there's no shelter over there. Going to play Wyatt. Is a steal and build pet. Going to torment Dr. Die. Kel is tormented now. So I'll remove that because we know it's for her attack. Put the torment on Dr. Die. No M7 Mighty Mike to their wall. So she cannot play an M7 because she's tormented. But she can play a Mighty Mike. With Echo. Dr. Die, does the non-juiced Mighty Mike hit? It does hit. All right. Mighty Mike, not going to build much with no juice. 75 blue. You do get the mass destruction benefit, but you don't build much back. We go from 75 blue up to 90 blue, and that's with your Echo. All right, let's go from Kel over to Tormented Justice. One slight difference, though, with Justice. 20-second timer. Justice has a E3 bonus from Thraxis. And he also has Dragonstorm. Cinder. Max Seal, spruce to their bomb shelter. It hits. Bomb shelter is broken. H5. Cinder for points. Cinder, Seal, break the bomb shelter. All good. Let's go over to Moonshot from the Temple. Moonshot, and I think that is a gold Nolan. 20 seconds, Moon. Timer's up. Moon did not beat the timer. Start a nerf timer. 20 seconds. Beats the nerf timer. There'll be no nerf on the attack. Moon and Nolan. Monster to the wall. Going to torment Cat with Echo. All right, Moon is tormented. They got no Dragonstorm benefit. He's going to put Torment Smoke over on Cat. So this is going to be monster damage with Echo. Nolan will copy the rage of the user. -2 hinder does not apply because it's Moon's Echo effect. So it's going to be a E1 monster damage, and then Nolan's E1 monster damage with a little bit extra of the gold damage. Dr. Dye says they hit. Good grenade. No real juice to it. MIR 95 blue. Strongest grenade in the game. Moonshot's hit. Going to take it from 95 blue down to 55 blue. Gold Nolan. Going to add a little bit extra boost to it because it's gold. Going to take it from 55 blue to take the blue off the board. And the mass destruction included into that. It's going to give him a little bit of carryover damage. Get the right block. Get MIR's block. Take that one down. And it's going to take MIR down into the red 90%. MIR with 3.9 red blocks remaining in wall number 2. Go from Moon over to Dr. Die. 20 seconds, Dr. Die. Timer's up. Yep, it was added, Moon. That's what gave you the carryover damage into the red. Dr. Die moving to the bomber zone. Dune to Strawman, Spruce to Strawman, Echo, and Torment Flyrod. This is round 6, officially become the Torment round. BW got a Dune and a Spruce. And Dr. Die sent a point of Echo down to Cat. Does hit. Putting out both of the remaining Strawman. All right, we're going to have JJ, Cat, Flyrod, and Tim. JJ, 20 seconds. JJ playing Rod. Beats the timer. Gonna send Torment over to Tim. Gas Blast to Ron, and send a point of Echo over to Fly. Does the Gas Blast hit? Does hit. Let's launch Ron over to the other side. Ron, taking your health down to 90. We'll send it over to Cat. Cat, you're going to have 20 seconds starting now. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Going to Kamuri to the O-Zone. Cat is tormented as well. No M7 monster. It's tormented by Moon. So Kamiri's good. Phoenix is good. It's going to be a monster loaded. It's going to be an E3 from the Dragon Storm. And a point of echo. It's going to make it E4 monster. It is wall number 1. It's going to finish off the blue block. Red block. And 40% of the red block. 60 red remaining. For VOX. 2.6 on one side. 3.9 on the other side. MIR obviously with a full wall lead at this point. Phoenix is going to change that MIR block to blue. 25-point savings, potentially. All right, let's go from Cat over to the champ. 20 seconds, fly rod. Fly rod, Sir Tim, both are tormented. Both are in turrets. Timer's up for fly. Does not beat the timer. Start a nerf timer. Nerf timer has expired. %. Did beat it, as I was saying, 10%. He did make the second timer. There's no nerf on it. Gonna go Dust to Ron. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Could be worth 63. Goliath loaded to the wall with Ignite. Sir Tim's going to prevent it. All right. Final move in round 6 to Sir Tim. 20-second timer. And Tim is tormented as well. Timer's up. Tim did not beat the timer. Let's give him a 10% deduction if he doesn't make this one. 20 seconds. Nerf timer is up. Did not make the second timer. We're going to start a 25% Nerf timer. If he does not get his move in time. Does beat it, so he's only got a 10% deduction. Grizz to Moon, Max Seal to Ron. E4 Elmo to the Watchtower with Echo. B-Dub, we got a Grizz and an E4 Elmo. All right, gold blue from Kel, final blue of the game. And does the Grizz hit? All right, and no E4. B-Dub, I'm going to give you the option. The Dragonstorm Rage does not qualify. So do you still want to play the gold blue? If the Elmo hits, he'll get the 10 points. But he can't play an E4. All right. So both of those are now going to hit. So we're going to give MIR their gold blue back. They still have one. She's going to allow the Watchtower to hit. It does not light because he does not make the rage requirement. But VOX does get the Elmo points. Moonshot, meanwhile, is going to be launched out of the temple over into the no zone. And that is where we end round number 6, everybody. Captains, give me your final 4. Let's take a quick look. We got JJ in 1DZ, nobody else. So JJ getting 25 points. VOX getting 0. JJ getting a third blessing. Third halo, sorry. Justice in the temple. 5 rounds, but no gold orb tonight, Justice. But nobody else is getting it either. Justice, 5 rounds in the temple. He does get a blessing. But nobody will be getting any orbs. There you go. Look at that. It's a good call. MIR was trying out Sly's Field a little bit tonight. See what it felt like. All right, so we got Ron, Justice, Doc. And Cat. And on the other side, we've got Kel. Wait a minute. B-Dub, Kel, JJ, and Fly. So the order's changed just a little bit. So it'll be like this. It'll be Bonnie, Ron, Kel, Justice, JJ, Doc, Flyrod, and Cat. Flyrod's boss will cap on his turn. That should be the only boss that caps this round. All right, good luck, everybody. Have some fun with it. And B-Dub, your final move of the night, 20 seconds. Beats the timer easily. Give her a timer bonus. Gold Gideon, minus 24 for VOX. H9 Monster Loader from Patton with Shatter. Start with the Shatter. And let's go take them down to 65 red. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. E13 Monster, Dr. Die. Box. Hits, wait. What are we doing? All right, so it hits. And they're going Sonar. All right, so Sonar. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to nerf the attack by 10%. So attack into rage. But MIR with mass destruction is going to add more mass destruction than the attack. So it's still going to be a big, big hit. So you've got 3.9 blocks up there. Now this is a blue block. Mag's going to take down this block. Just moving it over there now, just showing you guys the points are different. Then Mag's going to take down a second block. And I can tell you, even with the 10% Sonar nerf, with that monster, B-Dub's going to obliterate the last two blocks. So let's rebuild that wall. MIR now has 2 full walls. Gideon's good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then the nerf, but then the buff. All right, let's go over to Father Ron. Ron, 20 seconds. Ron's going to play Gold Orbital. Give me 1 second, too. I got to add something. All right, I'll get to Ron's attack in a second. Last round, VOX did get the Siege and the Occupy in the same round. I didn't announce it. Cat got the Ozone. Dr. Dye got the Bomber Zone. So they got both the Siege and the Occupy. All right, Gold Orbital. Ron's going to move to the Temple. Going to Unholy the Dust Smoke. H9 Lithium. He is going to get the Shatter. Make it 35 red wall. So 2.35 left for Ron. And Kel playing the gold blue. And that is going to break Ron's seal. All right. Orbital, Temple, Unholy the Smoke, H9 Lithium with Launcher. The Gold Orbital and the Shatter get through. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. All right, Kel going to move to their tank zone. Beats the timer. Kel has Wyatt out. Wyatt is going to remove a black block. Yeah, maybe not timed the way they wanted it, but all blocks are good. And it's going to rebuild a block, which is going to basically give VOX 3 full red blocks now. It'll rebuild the rest of it. So taking the black block out of play and then rebuilding the rest of that 3 full red. F5 Elmo. Let's give MIR that Elmo. And let's give him Watchtower number 4. Movement's good. Going to go Bane to their wall. And Bane is going to rebuild the next red block. All right, Wyatt rebuilds. Played the turn before. Bane will rebuild on top of that. And an F5 Elmo to the watchtower. All good. All right, Justice. They've been picking on you all night. You better bring some heat now. Justice. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Gonna go scold the moonshot. Super Thrill, Blue Spark, H9, Wedding Crasher, loaded to the wall with Ignite, B-Dub. And Moon should be out of the game. Sorry. Skull's good, just give me another target. You got B-Dub. Has Pet Repel. Kel has a Seal. Etc. So, Scold to whom? Scold to Fly. Got Scold to Fly Rod, and then B-Dub does the pet hit. Pet hits. Let's light up Watchtower number 7 for Justice. Let's give him an absorption. Take a little bit of damage from Fly. I got him down to 90. And the torment continues as Kel intervenes. Look, oh, she gave you, really, exclamation points? Look at that, Justice. If that's not trash talk indirectly, B-Dub put Kel intervene a grenade, and then Kel's like, intervene! Exclamation, 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 exclamation. Yeah. Leave that man alone. All right, let's go from Justice over to JJ. Now, JJ, start of your turn. Rod's going to go over. Going to steal a green block. Ron, I hope you're writing down all these cheap shots and putting them up on the bulletin board for the next time MIR comes to town. I want you to do your meeting and say, Justice, do you remember the 3 exclamation points? If that doesn't get VOX fired up, I don't know what to tell you. I would just take a blank sheet of paper and put 3 exclamation points and send it to Justice. All right. Talon Bonnie to the DZ. You got it. Talon Bonnie to their DZ. All right. I'm going to let her correct it because nobody put hits. It's a 25-point penalty for MIR. Minus 25 for the correction. But she does get to relocate Bonnie there as the correction because it was not confirmed. All right, Talon Bonnie there, DZ. S9 Vapor to the watchtower. Dr. Dye, does the Vapor hit? All right, it hits. They're going to light up watchtower number 5. All right, let's go over to Dr. Die, 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer. Vines to Kell, Grizz to Kell, Gas Blast to Kell. Move to their DZ. Okay. Now, the movement is fine because Kell is in range. Luckily for you. She's going to move to the DZ. Even though it was typed out of order, it's a legal move. Moving to the DZ. After she moves to the DZ, Vines, Grizz, Gas Blast. Vines breaks. Grizz hits to the no zone. Gas Blast fizzles. All right, we're down to the last 2. On Fly Rod's turn, we're going to cap a 63-point Kang. And flag number 5. Fly Rod, 20-second timer for you. Fly Rod is actually not... Well, he stayed in the game, so he's still there. And Julia, I think I inadvertently announced Ace Awards for Tim and Fly Rod when they got into the turret. That's my bad. They shouldn't have gotten those until the end of the round, but they did both get them. But I did prematurely give both of those credit as soon as they climbed in the turret. All right, Max Spark to Kell. Huh? What are you doing, Fly Rod? I thought I was playing kind of drunk. How you max sparking your own player? Oh, max seal. All right, max seal to Kell. She's surrounded by max seal smoke. Going to talon her. To their tank zone. Blue spark. Okay, that makes sense. Dark grenade. I'm not sure what a dark grenade launcher is, but it is your grenade launcher. All right. Maxial Kel, Talon Kel to the tank zone. H9 Monster, Blue Spark. Dr. Die, you got an H10 Monster and a Shatter effect. Cat's going to prevent it. All good. All right. Max Seal Kel. She's surrounded by Seal Smoke. The Talon moves her to tank zone. The grenade is stopped. The Shatter goes through and takes that block down to 75%, which probably won't be relevant at this point in the game because it's not a full block. All right, final move of the night, everybody. Been a crazy one. Let's go to Cat, see what she's got up her sleeve. 20 seconds. Does Cat have enough magic left to pull out an epic comeback for Team VOX, or did MIR do enough to hold on throughout the game? Beats the timer. Cat, easy movement there. Just got to cross the bridge. Vines to Kel, Red Petro to Kel, Gas Blast to Kel. All in all, looks like B-Dub, anything for the Petro or the Gas Blast. It won't matter. Vines will still break her seal. The damage doesn't stack. The Vines effect does go through. And it's instant resolve. So either way, I think it's going to go through regardless. I don't think there's a combination that'll matter because if you prevent the Vines, Petro will hit, then the Gas Blast will still do it. All right, so Vines break the seal, deals no damage. B-Dub's going to prevent Petro, and then the Gas Blast is going to launch Kel to the other side of the map. All right. Double Mythic Sonar that Gas Blast. Because if it only hits for like 0.5 of 1%, the launch effect is still going to go through. All right. Hey, you know what? Points were saved. Good stuff. I think MIR edged it out. Would have been interesting if VOX would have been able to get 2 more watchtowers. I don't know the exact math, but looks like a slight victory. Let's count down and let's do it the right way. So we've got a few extras we got to add in. JJ getting those PCP DZ points. That'll help a little bit, even though MIR didn't get the Siege or the Occupy. Justice, another blessing. Ron with the blessing. But again, no temple points. So the 3 worst, you pick the right ones, that's huge. MIR, 4 blessings. Let's count down those 4 blessings. Gets them down into the red. 7 blessings. So we'll give gold orbital. All points matter. So VOX will be getting another 22 there. They take down their first block of the night. And they're going to take down 1, 2, 3. They do get on the board with the blocks. Flags are 5-2. Walls are 2-1. There are some extras, so we'll have to go in and do the math on the extras. So, good game tonight, everybody. Congratulate each other. And give me about 5 minutes, and I'll have some totals for you guys. All right, everybody, we are back, and we do have a winner for you guys. So we got to add the additions and the subtractions and all of those things. But we got some good math here. So real quick overview, give you a snapshot of how the game ended. Start out with flags. When we get to flags, we had Team VOX with 2, MIR with 5. So that is a advantage of 900 to 450. So MIR getting out of the gates with a 450-point advantage. Get to walls. Could VOX make it up in walls? Nope, not tonight. MIR with 700 points in walls. I'll get to the Phoenix deduction in a minute. VOX with 325. So MIR adding to the lead there. Get to straw man. MIR 25 points in straw man as well. So now they're up substantially, 900 points at this point. Get to Kangs. Could VOX get in the Kang game? Nope. MIR 315 to 252. It did start to turn around with Siege and Occupy. VOX 250 points, Siege and Occupy, MIR 0. Watchtower, a little bit of a missed opportunity, I think, for VOX. They got up to 7. They couldn't get up to the hurdle. They had another 100 bonus points waiting for them. Watchtowers, 175 for VOX, 125 for MIR. 50-point advantage for VOX. DZ, MIR made the DZ right back up. A lot of it was even tonight, but MIR had a couple rounds where they were able to neutralize and score. 75 points to 25. There's that 50-point advantage back that VOX gained from the Watchtower. Timers were even. Both teams missed 5 timers tonight at various points in the game, 250 to 250. PCP points. VOX had a cannonball, a tire, a wave, an ace award. So overall, they were able to get one second. $100 PCP points. 100 PCP points. We take a look at Team MIR. MIR was able to get cannonball, tire, ace award, and 100 points for PCP DZ. VOX was able to neutralize, so they didn't get PCP points, but because they came in second, they just didn't get the 50. The 50 just go away. So JJ with 100, VOX 0. Same thing happened with Justice and the Temple. Justice got the Temple, which kept MIR from getting it, but they didn't get the points. So PCP points, 100 points for VOX, and 175 points for Team MIR. Extras, this is Elmos. VOX had a pretty good amount of extras. A lot of Elmos hitting the wall. They had Cinder, Dark Boss, 3 Watchers that hit, and Gold Orbital. But they did have a 5-point penalty, and they also had a Gideon that counted against them. On the other side, MIR with a few Elmos. They had a Dark Boss. VOX did a good job of stacking those Gideons. 4 Mythic Gideons. They played a Phoenix. MIR had a 25-point penalty. So overall, MIR had more deductions than additions. MIR had minus 22, where VOX had a positive 117. But the final score tonight, MIR stronger with the walls, stronger with the flags. MIR 2,449, VOX 1,945. Almost a 500-point difference in tonight's match. MIR winning at home by about 500 points. So I don't know. I don't know the last match. Moon, I'll look into it, but not relevant for the outcome of this one. It's a 500-point game. So we'll check into it. I may have done it wrong last time, so I'll just have to go back and take a look at it. But it is locked down, so if the second person prevents it from happening, it should be played that way. So we may need to go back and deduct. If Cat got all the points last time and MIR got the second, then we'll have to deduct that from the PCP scores. All right, everybody. That's what we got. So have a good night. Great job to both teams. A lot of challenging circumstances tonight, but MIR, pretty strong game plan and strong execution as well. You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you all for the calls tomorrow night. We'll have 4 hours worth of calls. So have a good one, everybody. Talk to you soon. Peace.